Alright folks, won't keep you waiting any longer than we have to. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Our brought forward auction, 45B, Maranui Street. Jordan Simmeright's my name, my role nice and simple, just guiding you through proceedings for our brought forward auction over the next 5-10 minutes or so. And I've got Robin up the front, assisting with all the technology here in the room. Star of the show's outside of the room at the moment. Charlotte's been marketing this wonderful property today, and she'll have furnished you with all the documentation that you will need to enable you to buy the property today. Remind you, if you do plan on placing bids today, you do so on a cash, unconditional basis. You do so acknowledging you've received the REA's buying and selling guide. Equally so, you've completed your homework, your due diligence, and you agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale. Now, on that front page of the conditions of sale is the conduct of auction, as our sellers have received what they've deemed an acceptable pre-auction offer subject to no bidding at today's brought forward auction. There won't be any need for vendor bidding, so you'll see that up there. Quite simply, don't need to worry about that. I won't be getting involved today on the seller's behalf. I'll simply read a little bit about the property, tell you the amount in which we're in contract for, and then invite bids above that level. If you'd like to buy the property for more than that amount, you let me know, you place your bid, and we have ourselves a good old-fashioned auction. Right, of course, do have registrations of interest on the telephone. You'll see Charlotte on the phone here, Matt working with a buyer up the back as well, registered of interest. And of course, if there is further bidding, your obligations are, of course, to sign the documentation and make payment of your deposit at 1/10 the purchase price, unless, of course, you've got any variations signed prior. Again, happy to work in your numbers once we do go on the market there and I read that amount. But if there's no questions, we'll continue on with our first offering and our only offering today. Good, okay, good. 45B Maranui Street. It has that sanctuary vibe to it, which we love, and you'll have seen that set back from the street. You don't feel on display. You arrive, you shut the gate, the world just goes that little bit quieter for you. It's a freehold estate as well, which we love. Give you 453 square metres more or less there when you arrive. The record of title containing all those details for you, SA 59D, folio 846. You'll see 10 working days from the date of the agreement or otherwise as mutually agreed as your settlement date. So a little bit of flexibility on that front, and of course if you've got any variations in place in writing there, you bid and buy on those on that basis. You'll see under the further terms simply we've provided you the LIM report, happy to proceed having done your own homework, and on that basis as well, no changes to the chattels list. Inside it's light, it's open, the master, that's your entire top floor there for you. It gives you space to breathe, relax, unwind, sunrise, sunset over the Papamoa Hills in the distance. It's one of those sort of bedrooms that you actually want to spend time in, and certainly you'll get good use there. Main living spaces, layout just makes sense. That's what we like. The kitchen, the dining, they all sort of roll together so you can utilise the space well. And then when you open up the sliders, the deck becomes your main social point. Of course, you've got the built-in seating, the shelter, good spot for the barbecue. And as we approach summer, the weather is getting warmer. You'll get to utilise that for probably longer than you plan to do. That's how comfortable it is out there. And even though it feels tucked away, everything's nice and close for you. You've got the beach, Bayfair, cafes, gyms, you name it, it's all right on tap. And we haven't even touched on the sand or the water. So all there to upgrade your lifestyle. I'll let you know now. Our sellers are in contract at $1,090,000, and I'll invite any bids above that level. But at $1,090,000, be very clear, we'll sell it at 8 today. Maybe a 10? 1. Just a single there at 1091 then, and welcome in on the phone at $1,091,000. Call it away to you there. And 92, welcome back to the lead. Another single to 3 we go. Suggest something stronger would be the good play here. Perhaps rounding it to 1-1 be a good move. And 1-1. Love the way you've done it there. Puts you back at 1-1 and 1. Okay, no problem there at $1,101,000. On the phone and 2 now. And the hand goes back up at 3, but slightly delayed. And a 5. At 1-1 and 05. 7, good, puts a 2,000 forward. And 8 now. Do we call it 10? Yep, 10. And 10 we go at 1-1, 10 and 11, or do we match it, call it another 2? Just the single there, and all the ones, you see them there.
I'll go
13, another 2014 back. Smaller numbers not working. 16 we try. 20, got you here at 1, 1 and 20 now. On the round number we land. 23, I like it. Can't pick the pattern, but 5 on top, or just round it up. Round it up to 5 we go at 1, 1 and 2, 5. 1, 1, 8th here. 1 and an 8th and 1, 2, 8 here, and 2, 8, 2, 9. At 1,100,000, 29,000. 30, just the single, and 35. 35 this side of the room on the phone. 38, good. And a single. We're testing them, but at 40 we square it up. And 45. This side of the room. 47 here. And 8. 49 here, and 55's the move. Puts a 6,000 up now. And at 1, 1 and 55. As they renegotiate the strategy, I call it away to you. One time now. At 1, 1, 5, 000 we call it. Second chance now. And third we go. Absolutely got your best here. Do we try another single? Yep. It didn't work. We're at 57 this side here. Happy to try again for you if you like. 60. Good move. And 61. At 61, it's this side here. But I'll give you just as much time to make that decision. At 1,161,000 this way, on the phone. First time, anything more? Absolutely sure, twice. Third chance then at 1, 1 and 6, 1. Definitely got your best here. Final call then on the phone at 1, 1, 6, 1. 000 we go. Final, going. Sold. Down the back there on the phone. Commiserations to you here, folks. Do appreciate it. Good luck on your journey. And of course, to my sellers, thanks very much for working with us.